Oh no, I've tried to write something really deep and impressive here. This is going to be awkward. Okay, a downhill racer that has worked their way onto a World Cup race team, travelled the world racing and even got onto some World Cup podiums. Surely they have learned everything there is to learn. Wrong. There's always more to learn. You feel like you've got to that peak, you've got to that summit. It's a false peak, there's more. Embrace the climb. Today I am working with Aimi Kenyon, who has in fact stood on World Cup podiums. She impressed us so much last year with her skills and determination, but even though she did so well, there is always more to learn. Today we are going to work on one of Amy's weaknesses, which is pumping the bike through turns, and it's something that a lot of people struggle with, and the benefits are super impressive, and I'm hopefully going to show you how to do it, why to do it, and if I edit this video right, you're going to see the benefits, because there is a big difference. Let's begin. I have found Amy and some snow. So we've come to the full Nelson Trail at the Diamond Head Trails in Squamish. Lovely trail, beautiful trail, but we're going to do the last corner because it's a tricky one. And Amy in the past has had issues with cornering in terms of when they get a little tricky, you tend to kind of squat down into the bike a little bit. This pulls her weight back, takes weight off the front, and can cause you to drift wide on the exit. It's a very common thing that a lot of people have happen. Amy's been working on it for a while. We actually just rode a trail where I thought it was going to happen, and then she's gotten so much better at it that it didn't happen. Okay, can I get you to have a cruise through here? Let's have a look, see what's going on.
Yes.
There are lots of things that you need to do well to do this corner good or any corner good, but we're focusing on Amy's weakness, which is a big weakness that everyone has. You keep your weight centered, you don't let yourself get pulled away from that center position, and then everything else becomes a lot easier. What are you laughing at? What's wrong?
The opposite side of the stick.
Look at me, all happy that you keep screwing it up. That happened because of what happened earlier in the turn. So what's the main thing we got going on here?
There, I need to like look up a little bit more.
Yeah, so see there's a little step into the corner.
Yeah.
At that step, you're letting yourself sink into the bike a bit too much, and that bike's getting in front of you, and then the bike starts getting away, and when the bike gets away, you look at where you're going to end up, not where you want to go. So I would go a fraction slower, and then focus on when you come over that step that you really firmly push with the legs. Get the bike into the corner, and don't let yourself come back off the kind of central position. So in, here we go, here's the corner, slow it down, and then firm with the legs, don't let them sink back. And it might be that you still don't get the corner good, but right now, this run, just see if you can focus on the legs.
Okay.
Because that may just fix it.
I'll try that.
So what did you feel on that one?
I like pushed a little bit more and then I got over the stick and I was happy.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely like quite close to the stick on the exit. But according to the rules of the game, that was a success. So yeah, you came in over the step and you pumped down it, but I still felt like there's just a little bit of a tiny, like a little minuscule dip as you came into the corner. And then you pumped it. What I want to see, and this is going to feel a bit robotic, is that you ride over the step and it's just like, there's no dip. Because what if you'll notice is as you come into the corner, there, your hips still come down a little bit. They're definitely better, progress. So this time you shouldn't feel like your body sinks into the bike. It's the bike just gets driven away from you into the corner.
Okay.
Another one. Yep. Yep. I think in your head you might be thinking of it like you're trying to think of like you're trying to pump a roller or something like that, because it's maybe more exaggerated than it needs to be, because there's like a big movement that you're kind of like dipping and then pushing, whereas I feel like it should just be like you're cornering, but you just like keep the legs firm and just press in gently.
Okay.
So it's good that you're exaggerating because it is stopping you from sinking back, I'm just going to try an example.
Okay.
Can you film?
Yes.
This is where I do it wrong. Oh no. Let's see if that was right.
So looking back at the statistics.
Centered, aggressive, hips up, rail the turn. Oh! 10 out of 10, give that man a trophy. Overcompensate. What I'd like you to do is ride it and just have your legs just like rigid. Like don't even do anything for the step. Just be like, don't let them move, and it's going to feel terrible, and it probably will be terrible. But we just want no sinking. I just want you to feel like you stay centered in the bike and just steer around the corner.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. What did you feel your legs did there?
Not much. I felt like a stretch in the back of my legs.
Oh. So they still dip a little bit, but nowhere near as much. Still a wee dip as you went over the step, and then proper straight on the way out.
Okay.
So you just kind of stayed higher in your like leg movement that time, which is good. That was a half fortuitous outcome. So I would take it further. I want to see you really like, don't let them dip at all.
Okay.
The other thing I would say is I think you're thinking about keep my legs strong, and you ended up maybe being a bit too high with the arms. So it's chest down, strong legs, corner, and you'll feel like you're riding like a right angle. Yeah, let's try that. Now that was kind of sick. I heard a shrap. Yeah, you were a little bit lower in the corner, so you just weren't where the grip was.
Yeah.
But you definitely stayed aggressive and centered. You're like, positioning, sick. So now what we want to do is start to increase the speed but maintain that.
Okay.
So a little bit faster but still focusing on staying centered, and because you are already quite good at pumping when the corners are good, you'll naturally start to do that here.
Okay.
But when you are pumping, it's focusing on driving through the legs. And the common mistake is you think about pumping with the arms and you go, and push yourself back. It's through the legs. Okay, let's go. That's sick.
I was scared.
Yeah, but that was sick. You just railed that corner. Because your body positioning was good, it just gripped. And you're like, rat. How cool. If you had sung back there, you'd have gone down.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah.
Yay.
We've completed it. She's cured. Let's go home. So big progress there. Main thing was curing that sink, and well, working on curing it. It is something will always happen. Even the best riders in the world will have this happen when they're not feeling confident with a corner, because it's your default thing that this is scary. Whoa, it's a corner. Oh, it's tight. Oh, it's slippy. I need to get away from it, and you'll just like sink back. So it's something you always need to work on, always need to focus on, and stopping the initial sink is the first step, and then trying to incorporate that gentle push through the legs to keep the weight centered in the bike. Good progress. Then once you've done that, you've got to think about looking through the turn, when you get off the brakes, when you dip the bike, all that kind of stuff. But that's more than the scope of this video. You can go watch season 1 for that. Thanks, Amy. We'll see you in a bit. Hopefully this video has helped you to understand how to get better at pumping the bike through turns. We have 3 other episodes focusing on specific skills with professional riders and 4 episodes on how to get your kid into biking. If that sounds interesting to you, subscribe to Pinkbike, like the video if you enjoyed it, and follow myself at Cathro and at Aimi Kenyon on Instagram and other social media places if you can find them. If you use them, you probably shouldn't, it's really bad for you. But yeah, we'll see you in the next one.